I have a question for you.
Yeah.
I understood that, this is urban legend, that the Blues Brothers were inspired by Lamont Cranston, a local group here, who were
Yes.
going to be on Saturday Night Live. Is that true?
I see you're holding a sign that says civil marriage is a civil right, and you explain what your beliefs are regarding that.
Who are wealthy and who are working class?
On the day that it actually occurred, what were you doing, and how did they overthrow it? Well, you were, I'm assuming, watching these events outside the embassy itself. How did they actually break through, get in, and then take you hostage? What was that moment like?
What's the deal with Don King's hair? When you were Secretary of Defense, did you ever watch Meet the Press and hear these guys yakking about stuff, and you have data that's unknown to them, and you just have to sit there and stay quiet while they, babble on about stuff that they really don't have an understanding about, and it drives you crazy?
Well, as a matter of fact...
So how do you know where they're going to be? Do you just know the structure of the lake ahead of time so you go out to where they typically are in the summer?
The way I understand what you just said, essentially, and put it in, let's say, a war metaphor, since we're seeing a lot of that right now, what we're going to be able to do to destroy some of these diseases, rather than carpet bomb, creating a lot of collateral damage, we're essentially going to be able to send in a smart bomb, right?
That's exactly right. We'll have very good intelligence as a result of understanding the genome.
Well, what kind of impact is that merger with Delta going to make on our local economy? How do you guys manage all the things that you have to do? How old are you? You're 46?
47.
47, wow. Getting old.
Yeah.
What do you specifically take issue with that was said?
So there you go. That's excellent. Your voice, you got one of those macho voices. Do you gargle with razor blades, Barry, to get that sound?
Like it. Well, listen to me now, man. I sound like I got rocks in my throat right now.
Did you grow up with Al Gore? You sound like Al Gore.
How funny. Well, Al Gore is from Tennessee. His father was actually a very popular senator.
We were going to come in, the U.S. was going to come in and attack you guys. What was going on in the meetings about that? As you watched this happening, you knew what was going to happen. What was discussed in terms of how to deal with it?
Well, let me tell you.
Do you get a kick out of Conan O'Brien and the way he jokes about you and the things that he does? How do you view Al-Qaeda?
Do fish sleep? I want to ask you, you've been to D.C. to do the national talk shows, the Sunday morning shows, things like that. When you're on those shows supporting your position and you've got the opponent over there, what's that like during breaks? What do you guys talk? I'm just curious. Do you ever get it so warm in there that you melt through the ice and fall in?
Ambassador Bolton, that's the thing that I guess is frustrating. I'm trying to understand our position in Iraq and the world community and the way they view it. They see us as invaders. They see us as attacking Muslims, and that's how the Muslims perceive it as well. Why is it that we continually seem to come up short in the PR campaign, so to speak, in this effort?
As always, as I end every interview with you, is Lee and I are always open for dinner at the governor's mansion, and so if you ever need to have our sparkling personalities around the dinner table, you can always consider that. Thank you. Thank you, Ted.
Well, as we say, we'll take that under advisement.
It's better than no comment. It's better than
same
no
answer
comment.
we get every time, too.
This was great, and you're a good station. Keep up the work.
Thank you.
If they let you.